Hello, everyone. I'm Mario Florio. Welcome to a Food Podcast, the place you can come to hear all about the great things happening on the local food scene, the wonderful restaurants we have, the local companies making delicious food products, the fun community events that highlight local cuisine. Joining me now are Jessica Zeon and Benjamin Buwee from Distinguish Catering with some amazing food I cannot wait to try. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having us, Mario.
Thank you for having us, Mario.
So tell us, first of all, about Distinguish Catering, your business, how long you've been around, how you got started, all that good stuff.
Yeah, definitely. So Distinguish Catering is a New England-based business. We are a boutique catering business based out of Rhode Island, and we specialize in Afro-infused soul food and international cuisines. I don't want to limit that. We service weddings, we service milestones, corporate events, and drop-off catering as well.
Oh, wow. And when you say Afro soul food, how would you describe that to someone who doesn't know what that is?
Yeah. So Afro soul food is an infusion of Liberian cuisine infused into soul food, traditional soul food, or things that you would consider like food for the soul, right? It's not technically Southern, but there are a lot of relations to Southern food with Liberian food because the Liberians were free slaves. So we do a lot of collard greens, we do cornbread, we do a lot of things that are similar to Southern food. So it's the best infusion.
Nice.
Yeah.
And how did you get the business going? Sorry, have you always wanted to do this?
Yeah. So I went to Johnson & Wales, and when I was in my entrepreneurship class, I actually wrote the business plan in the class. Yeah. And then I went out to pursue the business, and from there it's just been history.
Wow, that's awesome. So
Yeah.
how long have you been around for now?
Since 2017. And then Ben and I partnered up in 2022. Yes.
Yeah, and you said he was a mentor to you, huh?
Yes. So when I first got into Johnson & Wales, Ben and I went to the same church, and he mentored me. He used to come to my house, and he used to teach me how to prepare, different cuisines. And from there, we just built our relationship. Ben has his own catering business at the time, and he was traveling around the United States. I'll let him tell his story. But from there, 2022, that's when we decided to partner up and just make this a thing.
Yeah. So tell us about your background, Ben, and how long you've been doing catering and cooking.
I've been catering for about 10 years, been cooking for about 20 years. Graduated from JWU. When I met Jess, she was like, "Oh, another former JWU graduate." Another former JWU,
yeah.
And just from there, just helping out and just seeing how everything was going, and things started working between us pretty fine. We built a nice relationship, and as time, we both went our separate ways, working on our business, and then after COVID, it was just to the point where I was like, "Oh, you know what? It's time for us to get together and just partner up and show them something different."
Nice. So Distinguish Catering came about, and we want to make a point. It's Distinguish.
Yes.
Present tense, not
Present
ED,
tense.
right?
Yes, it's present tense, and Distinguish defines to be set apart, to be different, to be unique, and that's what we do. We create dishes that are unique and soulful and something that you've never seen before, but with a twist, you know what I mean? Just to give, and our service is immaculate too. We try to give everyone a distinguished experience.
So you will actually go and actually set up and serve at an event, or you can just drop off the food and people can do it themselves? Is it both?
Yeah, so we do full service, and then we do off-site service. So the full service, mostly is for plated events, buffets, where we have the event fully staffed, and then you have the off-site service where it's drop-off catering. There's two different options for drop-off catering, where you could just get the food, and then there's the other option where you can get a whole setup that's just like a buffet without having any servers there.
Right.
So we would set up everything for you, break down everything for you, but there's just no service.
No service, yes, you do it yourself.
Yeah.
So a lot of options for people
Yeah.
depending what they want to do.
Exactly. Exactly.
So do you guys work on the menu together? How does it work?
We'll work on the menu together. I mean, we have been working on the menu together. Even when we came up with the new menu, I mean, we was on the phone for hours. Sometimes be like 3 in the morning. We're still talking about food. So, I mean, just having someone there to be able to bounce it off back at another chef is amazing.
Yeah. Do you have like a set menu of things, or can you specialize if someone wants something specific? How does it work?
We have a set menu, but we can also, if someone wants something different, they can implement it, and then we can be able to provide that service as well.
Yeah. You're always trying to think up of new things
Yeah.
to put on the menu?
Yeah. So we always have pop-ups, like either once or several times a month, where we either do like things that are different, which each pop-up has a theme. Like we had like Afro Thai, we had Afro Cajun. Like we always give it a theme, but it always has Afro in the beginning because that's what we specialize in. But basically, we do customize for the guests that specifically want a certain thing. Like I said, we do specialize in international cuisines as well. So if you're Caribbean, if you're Latin, like if there's a specific thing that you really want, we will either have chefs that will specialize in those things, or we'll learn it ourselves to make sure that you get what you need, because our goal is to bring culture to your event. Like that's what you are, right? Culture is who you are.
Yeah.
So we want to bring your culture to your event. Because that's one of the things that are missing in the catering industry.
Yeah. Do you have a whole staff of chefs and servers that you use?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have a big team, and our team is amazing. Everyone's professional, hands-on, and we love our team. Our team is the best, and we're just constantly growing. So.
That's
if you want to join our team, let us know.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I understand you also are a chef at a very well-known local spot. Is that true, Ben?
Yes, I'm also the chef at Plum Point Bistro. And I also want to let people know, too, as well, we do travel. So even if you're out of state, even if you're out of the country and you need our service, just contact us. I mean, we'll get the arrangement, everything done, and we can definitely get to you and be able to make your event as special as you will need it to be.
Yeah, so you will travel wherever you're needed.
Wherever we're needed, we will
great.
travel.
And how, in terms of the size of an event, do you have a limit? No, too big, too small, doesn't matter?
No limit. Yeah. Like usually full service starts at about 50. But if you want a smaller group, we do private events as well.
Mm-hmm. All right, now enough talking. It's time for me to do some eating. So you brought in an array of things, and I'm going to have you describe them, and then I'm going to try them. So let's start with these ribs that look amazing. Tell us about them.
Those ribs are, so basically we season those ribs with like a nice dry rub. I mean, we put them in the oven for a while. We do a sweet and spicy sauce on them, and then just finish it off. Right at the end, we hit it with a little bit of a fried pepper just to bring out the kick out of it. And try to give you a sweetness, and then right at the end, you feel that heat coming from behind it.
I always love a combo of like sweet and spicy, sweet and sour.
Yeah. I'm a savory, sweet kind of girl.
That sauce, so much flavor. Ooh, and you got that kick right at the end.
Yeah, right at the end.
Oh my God. It's a nice little surprise. Oh, I love it though. Oh my God, this is perfect. Oh, what
Thank you.
Wait for your next event. And this looks very Rhode Island seafood. Tell us what this is.
That is stuffed shrimp. So basically we start up with some onions, pepper, and then we finish it off with a little bit of crab meat, and then we have a little kick of the fried pepper again as well, but it have a nice balance, and then the stuffing is made with a little bit of Ritz cracker. So.
That stuffing has great flavor.
Yeah. So all of our dishes are scratch made, including our sauces.
Oh, yeah, all from scratch. That's got the kick to it too. I love it.
It always has to have the kick.
Yes. And these are crab cakes?
Yes.
Yeah. Tell us about these.
So the crab cakes are basically, you know, obviously a traditional New England dish, but we always incorporate some peppers and onions to everything that we do. And then we have some breading in there and, like, you know, some crab lump. And it's breaded and deep fried. So that's what makes it a little different. And then we have a smoked pepper aioli to pair well with it.
Ooh, I'm going to dip right in. Oh my God. It's so good. It's got a nice crunch to it too. I like that.
Yeah, it's like the crunch element. Yeah.
And this looks really good. This is a stuffed chicken.
Yes, it's a stuffed chicken with sweet Italian sausage. I mean, the sauce is made with onions, peppers, garlic, and coconut milk.
Ooh.
And I mean, it pairs so well with the chicken, and it goes really well with the mashed potatoes.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Yeah, it's called a peri-peri sauce.
What's it called?
Peri-peri sauce.
All right, I'm going to try that for sure, because that looks amazing. And this is just baked in the oven?
Yes.
So that's something you'll serve at weddings and stuff.
Oh my God. You guys, the flavoring of everything is so good.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is a good, like, wedding dish.
Yeah. So, like, with potatoes, whether roasted or mashed, it just pairs so well.
There you go. Now
Yeah.
you feel the heat.
I feel the heat. Oh my gosh. And the mashed
But we can also make it mild as well.
Yeah.
So,
Completely mild.
so the heat is always based on how where the customer is coming from.
Okay,
And
so you give them an option. You can
give them an option.
pull back on
Oh
it.
yes, it can be pulled back a little bit or just enhanced a little
Yeah.
bit more as well.
Oh my God. I love it. I mean, I go like, but it's like a good. I love it. Oh my God.
Let's be clear. The mildness does not take away from the flavor.
No.
Right.
Yes.
So if you don't
Yes.
want it as spicy,
It'll
it's
still have the flavor.
Yes.
Yes.
That's good. All right. I'm going to save first of all, everything's amazing, but the best for last. And I'm just saying that because when I first met you guys, it was at the most recent Taste of Rhode Island.
Yeah.
And you had this dish out there, and this is what made me fall in love with Distinguish Catering.
Yeah.
Tell me what this is.
This is our famous cornbread mac and cheese. This is prepared with our mother's traditional cornbread recipe. It's a secret recipe that's been in our family for some time now. And then we incorporated with a 3-cheese, creamy, cheesy mac and cheese.
Creamy and cheesy, my two favorite words.
Yes.
Oh my God. That is so good. And that cornbread topping just kind of like sends it over the top, I think.
Yeah.
It really makes it.
Yeah. Once again, it's the savory and sweet element. And the cornbread, the reason why we decided to use that is because, like, it's cake-like. So it's so soft, and it just goes so well with the mac and cheese.
Oh my God.
Like the textures in your mouth. Yeah.
I love it. Use the same kind of cheese every time? The
Every
cheeses?
time. The same cheese. Yep.
God. Well, you guys, this food is amazing.
Thank you.
So tell us again, if folks want to look at your menu, find out how to order from you, book your services, maybe they want to come work for you and taste all this great food, how do they do that?
So you could find us at distinguishcatering.com/contact. Right there, you can, if you have your event already planned out, you can submit an inquiry form, and then somebody will be in touch with you within 48 hours. Or you could just submit a form just inquiring our services. Our menus are right online. The only menus that are not online is our full service, but everything else is online. So you can go through and browse our menus if you like. We have a huge gallery as well with all our pictures and everything like that. So that's the best outlet to find us.
And when you want to when you're planning something, can you pick and choose from the menu what you want to
Yes.
have at the event? There's no set thing you have to do, right?
Yeah. So any pairing, if you, one of our best selling services is the stationary style food display. Even if you choose that, you can have anything on there. If you wanted rice, if you wanted mac and cheese, if you wanted anything on there, not just hors d'oeuvres, you can have it on there. Everything is customizable.
Nice. Do you ever do, I know you were at Taste of Rhode Island, do you ever do any other community events, or you trying to get it more into that?
Yes. So we are, we just launched, we had our first launch party in May. And from there, that is launching our ticketed events. So we are now having ticketed events. We're having our next ticketed event in September. It's called the Safari Brunch. So we would love to have you there, Mario. Ooh. And yeah, we do pop-up events as well. So we do that on a regular basis, and we're going to be pushing it a lot this month, especially because leading up to the Safari Brunch, we want to make sure everyone has a taste of Distinguish.
Nice. And all that information will be on your website. People want to
Everything will be on our website. All the events that are coming up, including vendor events, like any vendor events that we're going to be attending, we'll have that on our website.
Yeah, great. And you guys are based where? Pawtucket? No.
We're based, we were based out of Providence, but we're based in Pawtucket now on Atrium on Main.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. It's a great local company. I'm glad to see you guys doing so well.
Thank you.
And keep up the amazing, amazing food, that's for sure.
Thank you so much, Mario.
All right. With Jessica, Zeon, Benjamin Buwee with Distinguish Catering. Definitely check them out. They will make you go, mmm.